Hi there folks, and welcome back to the channel. Yes, this is a review about a watch. You haven't stumbled into the wrong thing by watching a documentary, but I thought it was important to kind of definitely mention what this watch stands for, and D-Day, and the fight for our freedom and for those that gave their lives so that we can live as we do now. So anyway, before we do any more of that, we'll get into this watch, and this is how you'll get it. There is an outer sleeve, but there's a lot of packaging in this, so I've taken that off already. And as you can see, it is from the Sangamon Watch Company, based in Illinois, in the US. And you get your inner box, outer box, and then another box. And Kevin's fallen over, so we'll get him back up. And there's some more cards in there, which we will go through shortly. And I just knocked the camera. That's how tight things are in here. So if we open the box, here we go. This is the Sangamon Omaha Beach, and there's the watch. We'll get a closer look at that in a moment. In the box you get your international warranty card, which is a metal, and you get your Sangamon Watch Company, which is membership for the Sangamon Dock, which kind of, for the UK viewers out there, is more of a kind of like a bit like an owners club. So we'll pop that over there, and that's what that comes in. See there, it says limited edition. Each of these pieces is limited to 500. With this particular one, you get a commemorative coin with the Sherman tank on there, and the same soldier on the back of the coin as is on the back of the watch, which we will get to shortly. And you also get these dog tags, which are Sangamon dog tags. So let's get into the watch, and we'll get some dimensions done, and we'll just clear the decks a minute so we can see what we're doing. Right, now then, the watch itself is I have to say is extremely good quality. The other Sangamon watch that I've had, which is the Mother Road, which was very kindly sent to me by Average Joe Watch Reviews, the quality is just unbelievable for the money. They really are doing a fantastic job over there. Dimensions wise, this one measures in between the 2 and the 8 at 43 millimeters, including the crown. 47 millimeters. Lug to lug height is 53. We have a thickness of 12 millimeters, and we have a lug width of 22 millimeters, and we have an overall weight of 85 grams. Water resistant to 50 meters, which is fine. It's not a dive watch, it's not a sports watch. It's I guess it's just an interesting piece, interesting commemorative watch. The strap is genuine leather, nice contrast yellow stitching down there, Sangamon signed on the tang buckle, and then you've got your sliding keeper here and a fixed keeper up near the buckle. We'll take a look at this case back, and we'll run through what's on there. As you can see, we've got limited edition Omaha Beach, and then your serial number, Japan Quartz Movement, Sangamon Watch Company, 5 atmospheres, sapphire, and limited edition. So plenty of information on there. There's this deep laser engraved soldier on the back, one of the US infantrymen running across the sand on D-Day. And the quality of that engraving and that etching is absolutely unbelievably clear and crisp. Superb job. You've got 24 stars around the outside, and each one of these stars represents 1,000 casualties on Omaha Beach alone on the 6th of June 1944. So turning the watch over, we'll move in on the dial. You can see the applied indices, the applied Sangamon logo at the top there. Sangamon Freedom printed just below that. You've got the sword hand set and a small seconds hand, and you can see the quartz movement ticking away there. And I think that's really good that they put a small seconds hand on there. It's kind of keeping with the era, and also it doesn't kind of draw your eye to a ticking 1 second hand. You've got all those Arabics, which are, like I said, they're applied in like a gold finish. You've got the rail track chapter ring with orange markers at 10 minutes. This bezel, which is brushed, kind of reminds me of the kind of the drive wheel of a Sherman tank. I don't know if that's intended or not, but you know, I think that's pretty good. That's how I saw that anyway. You got all this brushing here on the lugs, a very small portion of polishing just on that beveled edge, and then back to brushing again round to the sign crown, which is kind of a mixture of kind of brushed and satin polish rather than high polish. But I have to say that the brushing on this really is very, very good. The crystal on this is a sapphire crystal, which is AR coated. As you can see, the blue kind of picking up in there, which is your AR coating, and that nice kind of green sort of semi-textured dial underneath, which is really rather nice. There's no loom on this watch, so you know there's no point doing a loom shot. The current price of these is $199 US, and to be honest with you, I thoroughly recommend them. The packaging that you get is really, really top notch, what you would expect from kind of much higher end watches, and the watch itself is really nicely made. You know, the attention to detail that Sangamon are doing is really kind of second to none in that price range. There's others that they do as well. As you can see, these are the various colorways that you can get in the Omaha Beach, and then you've got the Lincoln River series, which is the dress watch. Again, you know, various colorways and strap options. And then we have the Mother Road, of which I have this one. And yeah, if you fancy going and having a look at that review, I'll leave a link to that in the description, so you can go and check that out and see what Sangamon are up to. I mean, they are, you know, to my mind, they're really kind of showing the way, and for a micro brand to put in, you know, the level of detail that they are doing, particularly on things like that case back, I mean, that really is quite stunning. You know, really, really impressed with that. This strap is nice straight out of the box. I had the same thing with the other one. Doesn't happen very often, particularly with leather. Quite often they can be very stiff to begin with. But this one, you know, on the wrist, and you know, conformed very nicely. No issues with it whatsoever. And like I said, the finishing is really done to a very high quality. The movement, as I said, in this is a quartz. It's a Seiko VD78. So it's going to be super reliable. It's going to be, you know, the timekeeping is going to be absolutely fine. And I would think probably a 2 to 3 year battery life. So there we go. This is the Sangamon Omaha Beach edition. And I would highly recommend you getting one. If you're even just half tempted, get one. You won't be disappointed. I'm not an affiliate, and I get nothing for saying this, you know, but just the small touches, things like this, you know, and you know, this very nice kind of commemorative coin and stuff like that. It's all just, you know, it just kind of adds to the package. So yes, I would highly recommend it. So if you enjoyed this review, if you could give me a thumbs up, that would be excellent. Before I go, I do need to give a shout out also to Simon from Watch the Time, who sent this watch in for me to have a look at. We kind of exchange watches from time to time. It's great because it kind of means we've got a double-sized collection. And yeah, thanks Simon, really appreciate you sending it in. Again, I'll leave a link to his channel please go and subscribe to him and check out some of his videos. He's got some great content. But that is it for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Cheers for now.